Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hi, how are you?
So good. How are you?
So good. Welcome to episode 127 of the rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner. And joining me as always, my co-host Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group.
Hi.
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 That just, when I said that I sparked a new question, but I will ask you it offline because it's not a public question yet. Maybe it's a never have I ever for a later date, but keep my brain going. Until then, let's say hello to our sponsor and a little shout out to them, our friends over at Towel Specialties, your go-to supplier for towels, blankets, and all things soft and snug since 1985. Named ASI Counselor Magazine Supplier of the Year and voted Best Towels and Robes 17 years in a row by ASI distributors. Most of their management, sales, and customer service team have been with them for over 15 years, and they don't just sell towels, they live them. From pioneering tone-on-tone decorating to sublimation on beach towels, they've led the charge in innovation. Need it fast? Not a problem. Their production times are some of the quickest in the industry. And with every sale, they give back donating a portion to meaningful charities and organizations in need, which we love. Check them out at towelspecialties.com. And on a side note, I told you when we were talking, I had to shut my little space heater off because I was so cold, and I just grabbed a blanket that was sitting here, and it happens to be from a box of stuff Towel Specialties sent me. So we were just talking about Arizona. How cute is this little cactus blanket?
I was just going to say, it's so cute. Those are our
saguaros. All over it, but yeah.
It's so
perfect. I thought it was it's very long. It's getting caught under my chair. I thought it was a blanket or a towel, and I was like, I'll just put it on my legs. And I was like, oh, it's a fleece blanket. So
is
perfect.
It cold there, Amelia?
Do what?
Is it cold?
It's cold. Yeah, it's going to be like in the 30s all weekend.
Oh, burr. You don't want to know how warm it is here. It's been like 85.
Shh. Shut your face.
I know, I will.
But if you want cute little cacti, go visit towelspecialties.com. It is cute.
So cute.
I love all my blankies. So what's going on, girl?
Oh my gosh. Well, you probably can hear I'm a little nasally. I'm fighting whatever is going around. And I've got an ear infection, and that stinks because I feel like everything echoes in my head and it like pierces at certain points. So anyhow, urgent care is on my agenda for later today. Marky Mark has managed to stay fairly well, but we're coming off of our Valentine's weekend trip where we went to Napa, the Six Musketeers.
Is this it?
Yes.
Maybe that's where you got sick because you're traveling too much. Stay home. You're boring like me.
Look how pretty that winery is. The picture on the left, that's a separate winery than where we are in front of that heart. That's in front of Trefethen, where it's one of our favorite wineries, but that's the gang. We travel as a unit. We go to Del Mar. We go all over the place with that group. Super fun. So we did lots of wine tasting. And Amelia, tell me if this is bad. So we wine tasted on Friday. We wine tasted on Saturday. We got there on Thursday, and Mark and I went to San Francisco, walked around the pier, saw the sea lions, went to Girardelli. That's San Francisco.
Look at that model. Look at Mark, the model.
He doesn't even know that he doesn't know that I uploaded these pictures for the podcast, but he is a model, right?
Yeah.
I know, this is so fun. But then we wine taste. We did a VRBO on the golf course, which was super fun. All six of us, again, we're super close. But is it bad to join wineries every time you wine taste? It's not, right?
You're supporting your local community. You're spreading the love, making sure that these small wineries probably don't go under, so you are supporting them. Yes, I can get behind it.
Is it bad to have a wine suitcase?
No. So you have a special suitcase that has like foam or something so you can put bottles in when you get it?
Yeah, 12.
Absolutely. You don't want to break it or damage it.
No. Okay, good. So we're good. We joined 2 more wineries. One is called Brown Estates, and I love this. It's African-American owned and operated. So great. And we learned about this winery from Mark's cousin in Atlanta. She's never been. She had 31 tastings banked. So all 6 of us were able to taste for free, but we joined that club because we love the there's a whole story. They give back, there's charity. And then another one we joined, which is amazing, another state winery, is called B-Y. So B-Y. Only way you can get the wine, I'll have to ship you a bottle of whites, is to go to the winery or be a member. It's not sold in public. So kind of bougie, I know, but so 2 wineries that we joined.
See, you're supporting the local community and the ecosystem. And honestly, it's awesome, amazing, lovely that you have all these wineries to go taste because you get a sample of different things. Like, yes. I'm boring Susie, plain Jane. I go to the liquor store. The guy knows me. I get my same 2 bottles, like the same red, same white. I just get the same things because I know I like them because I don't want to just buy a bottle and then get it home and be like, oh, I hate this. So all these tastings, you're kind of getting your taste buds opened, and it's good. It's awesome.
So we had a great time.
I was just saying, when we went to Portugal a while back, we bought wine and we needed to bring it home. We bought an extra suitcase so that we could pack the wine because it cost so much to ship it. Where I was like, it's cheaper to buy a suitcase and just pack it and pray that it that way. Transport,
So I'd love to know. People can comment if they belong to wineries and if they're brave enough to share how many wineries they belong to. I would love to know. I'll share in the chat as well.
Yeah. I used to do a wine club. In Kansas is not as easy, but I had a wine club and they would ship me sample bottles, and then if you liked it, you could reorder. But after a while, there were times when they were sending me like Riesling, some wines I didn't like, so they would just store in my wine rack till I had guests, and I'd be like, "Oh, do you like super sweet or super dry? Here, you can drink from this stash."
I'm pulling from my special fridge.
Yes, for guest only.
Yes, I love it. Well, what have you been up to, girl?
Well, when I was prepping for this, I was like, I'm so boring. I'm not going to have anything to talk to Lori about. So my big excitement is, you know how I like to mess with my house and move stuff around and rearrange. Well, I just kind of been on overstock and I wanted to get some more stuff. So I went on a Facebook Marketplace purge and sold a ton of chairs that I had, like from different rooms, and rearranged and stuff that was going to have to start going into basement storage. So I sold a bunch of stuff. So I was very happy. I was like purging, and now I can feel better about bringing in like a new couch and some new chairs because I got rid of all the old stuff. So I was very happy with myself.
I love that. So I do have a question on that because there's some stuff that I want to sell. I have a brand new kayak I want to sell, a street bike. So are you worried about selling on Facebook Marketplace? Do people come to your home or do you meet them somewhere?
They come to my home. I have met people before. It depends on what it is. Like a big piece of furniture, I don't want to haul it someplace else. And then if they don't want it, I usually screen them. Since I'm in a small community, chances are it's 3 degrees of separation and I might know somebody that knows somebody. But I always make sure, because I work from home, like that my husband's here or someone else is here. I don't ever have anybody come to my house if I'm here by myself.
No, I would walk out on the driveway with like a rifle strapped around you.
My dogs sound very mean and badass, even though they're wusses.
I love it.
But yeah, I post in my local communities around me. And yeah, in 48 hours, I had sold a massage chair, a lounge chair, with a big ottoman, and then a matching set of chairs with the ottoman, and then 2 old kitchen table chairs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay. So it's hopeful. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to sell my stuff.
Yeah. You have a kayak in Arizona. I have a huge canoe that I bought 5 years ago. Never used it. It's been hanging in my barn. Anybody needs a canoe, see me. That's once it warms up a little bit, I'm getting that down out of storage and gonna post that because it's just taking up space.
I love it.
Yeah, this will be our marketplace. We'll just rattle off things that we need to sell.
There you go. That'll be a segment at the very end.
I gotcha. I got one of those for sale too.
I love it.
Oh boy. The most exciting thing I'm doing is tonight I'm actually like getting, I wouldn't say super fancy, but a little dressed up. And I'm going to a dinner for the local Chamber of Commerce. My in-laws bought a table, and I will be joined by a local congressman. So don't I sound fancy?
You sound so fancy. Take pics.
Yeah, I will. And I will try to mind my tongue. Nice. I'm like, I hope it doesn't get too political because we're not of the same political party, so that could be awkward. So I will
hopefully not.
Behave.
Behave. That's what you just have to
behave.
Drink more wine and just like mosey around, right?
Yep. Just mingle. Okay, Lori, what do you got for us?
Oh my gosh. So this week, Living with Lori, we've got foods that support heart health, support circulation, blood flow, and cardiovascular wellness. I love this topic. It's near and dear to me. So with the heart health, you've got berries. So you've got blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, salmon, which I know you don't like. I know you love your berries. Olive oil is so good. Olive oil is such a good, I cook with it. I use that oftentimes rather than butter. I like to use ghee, but olive oil is really good for you. Leafy greens, dark chocolate. Now notice it's not milk chocolate, it's dark chocolate.
I know. It's fine.
Yes. And walnuts. We talked about walnuts before. Love walnuts for brain health as well. And each of these play an important role. So berries, antioxidants that support blood vessels, salmon, omega-3 for heart and circulation support. Olive oil supports healthy cholesterol and inflammation balance. Interesting, right?
Okay.
Walnuts, plant-based omega-3s for cardiovascular health. It also, as I said, it functions. It's really good for brain health and function. Dark chocolate, it needs to be 70% or greater for the dark chocolate. So keep that in mind. Lily's has a really good one. You can get Lily's at Sprouts or Whole Foods, I think even Trader Joe's, but just look that it needs to be 70% or more dark chocolate. Flavonoids that support blood flow. And then leafy greens has the nitrates that support circulation. So just consider this your reminder to feed your heart a little love and eat. Just pick. Again, I know you don't like salmon, but I think everything else on there you like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of walnuts. The flavor just kind of, it has like a bitterness to it that kind of leaves a taste in my mouth. I like peanuts and almonds and pistachios and probably all the other nuts that aren't very good. Macadamia nuts, but walnuts and pecans. Just not, they don't do it for me. No, I think they're cousins too. They have similar shapes. Like weird. They must be cousins. That's why I don't like them.
They might be cousins. They might be a hybrid. But super easy ingredients. It's not like I'm asking you to go get some spice that you need to go to a specialty store. These are all super easy ingredients to utilize, to find.
Yeah. Well, winter it's kind of been a weird winter, but definitely packed on the pounds. So me and my husband are both trying to eat really healthy, cut out as many carbs. I had my protein shake. I put some strawberries in it this time. Right. Sometimes I put some spinach in it, like half a banana. So I've been eating all of that stuff, and I'm getting ready to do some other health stuff that I will talk about next time once I've kicked that into my rotation. But I'm trying. I gotta get prepared. Summer is gonna sneak up on me, and I need to be pool ready, girl.
Yes, I mean, we're at the end of February.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. I need to do it. I gotta go. All right. Well, there has been some stuff happen just in the past few days before we recorded this. So if you know, you know. What do you know, Lori? I wrote down 3 literally this morning that I found when I was going through social media and stuff.
So I've got 4 written down. So the first one that's big industry news, like huge industry news, is Performa has purchased Safeguard.
Yep.
So I actually had a meeting yesterday with Deluxe, and they wanted to make it very clear because they're known as Safeguard Deluxe, that Deluxe is remaining its own entity. That's like the checking company, right? That you get your checks from. It's usually Deluxe, but they are remaining their own entity. They have their own book of business. They will break off. And Vera Mazzillo was on social media announcing the partnership, if you will, or the acquisition. And I know it's still being finalized, but that is big news. Big news. And then staying with Performa, Greg Armstrong is back at Performa. He is back as the chief sales officer at Performa. So welcome back, Greg, because he was there and then left and came back. And then our friend Lindsay Bonds at ID Line.
Yep. You're taking mine.
Sorry, key accounts. She just got promoted to key accounts and strategic growth director. So proud of her. This girl, I've said this all along, keep an eye on this girl. She's 24, maybe 5?
Yeah. Like 25 tops. I think she maybe just turned 25. Yeah, she's a baby.
She's is a rock star. We love her. Yeah. Congratulations, Lindsay. Super exciting.
She came in like a wrecking ball, if you will, in this industry. Where's Lindsay? She just graduated college. Oh, she's here. And now she's just ticking her way up.
It's so crazy. I remember the first time I met Lindsay. It was at ASI Orlando. It was her first show. Her booth was set up next to mine. And she had questions. And I'm like, anything you need, let me know. I may not have the answer, but I can find it for you. And ever since, I always love to give her a squeeze and just see what she's doing. And, to be young again. After 27 years in the industry, it's so great to see these younger people coming in, and I hate to say recycling, but recycling some of the older ones that are. Yeah.
Well, something really great that she has been kind of spearheading and helping. She's very involved in her regional in MIPA. And so she started a young professionals networking group. Fantastic. And then Hallie Moore that I work with, they've started one in NEPA. And then my local regional, I've been so Lindsay is kind of the go-to on how to do it because she did it for a while. So now there's several more regionals bringing that back in on a smaller scale for the younger people that don't have all the connections and to feel connected and to be able to talk in their language. And I don't think it has to be that you're young. It's just more new to the industry, someone that's young in their promo industry. So it's not like if you're 28, you're too old. But I love it. They're doing amazing things.
I think that's great. And let me just clarify for a second. That age group does talk differently.
Oh,
I have a kid that's 24, going to be 25, Lucas. I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Love him. He's doing amazing. But I've got 2 in that age range. So they do. They think differently, and I think in a better way. Actually, they are. I don't know. I think I love them. I love that generation. Yeah. They bring different perspective. It's like, oh, didn't think about it that way.
You know what it is? They were always taught that there's not a stupid question. My coming up, you didn't talk in a room if you. Especially, I worked in a lot of men-dominated industries before I joined promo. And you didn't ask a question unless you knew the answer, you knew it wasn't stupid, because there was stupid questions. But these kids have all grown up with there is no stupid questions they can do or say or ask anything. And so they don't have that like there's not the ceiling on them to be like, ooh, should I say that? Like they just think that they should. They're like, what? I'm not supposed to talk? Like I don't have a role here? Like they don't have that same boundaries that I feel like our generation or older grew up around.
I would agree.
That's kind of fine. Okay, we're getting off key.
I got one more for you.
Okay, go.
Michelle DeMaio.
Damn it, Lori.
She's a Strand, but that's all I have. You can keep going. I know she's a Strand promotional.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I haven't got to talk to her since she started that role, but she looks very happy. So okay, well, you got all of the bigger ones that I had handwritten. Another one I saw come through recently was AIM welcomes Christopher Young. He is now the Chief Commerce Officer. ASB brought on Becky Thiesing. She was promoted. Well, she's already been there, but she's promoted to Manager of Vendor Relations.
Yes.
Kuzi Group appointed a new CCO, Chief Commercial Officer, Patrick Reininger. So that is a big deal. And then my friends over at Cosmo Promo, Charles, he let me know that they have rebranded their logo, launched a new website, which includes new inventory tracking, payment, so more of like promo standards enabled. So they're really excited about all of their new real-time information and their company rebrand. So congrats.
That's amazing. Congrats. I know there's more out there because there's been a lot of movement.
I know. It's a matter of tracking it. You know, I think I missed some. The bad thing is I scroll kind of mindlessly through Facebook like at night or LinkedIn when I'm not in my office. And so I'll see something, but I'm not in my office to write it down. So I'll take a screenshot on my phone and then I forget that I took a screenshot, and I'll find it later when I'm going through pictures and clearing it out. I'm pretty sure I did one today or yesterday that I did not mention. So we'll get that person next time. Do you have any do-gooders? I have one, but I didn't know if you had.
I do not have any good doers. I do not have any do-gooders.
Lori's already been sipping the sauce today.
I'm on Dayquil. A little foggy.
Red wine pairs very nicely with Dayquil, I hear.
I know, we just got a couple shipments from last week, so it's in there. I love it.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a good one. So we were just talking about these folks. So the folks over at Performa. Oh. So every year they host an annual Perform a Service Day. Cute, right? Perform a Service Day. And it kicked off back on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And through the first quarter of the year, they provide support center team members with a paid workday to volunteer at a charitable cause and community organizations of their choice. So love that. So their staff can take a paid day off and go volunteer wherever their heart guides them or whatever is near and dear to them. So far activities have included donating blood at local blood drives, participating in roadside cleanups, volunteering time at animal rescue organizations. I'm gonna go pet a puppy. And it has become a beloved tradition within their family. And they love supporting their team members and seeing all the ways that they get involved in their community. So kudos, well done. Oh, here,
that's amazing. Like I love that. I love that. Wouldn't you think if they didn't offer that paid time off, they'd have to do it on their after hours, on the weekend? This way it just encourages them to go, that if the need's there during the week, during working hours, you can go help fill boxes of food or whatever it may be. So I think that's amazing. Great work.
I love it. I love it. We do something somewhat similar. So every year, Lori Moore always puts together our annual company retreat. And typically every year, wherever we go, she finds an organization where we can go volunteer. So when we went to Puerto Rico, we helped their version of Habitat for Humanity at an older woman's house who had been hit by a hurricane. We scraped, we painted. When we went to Aruba, we went to a donkey sanctuary and we were feeding the donkeys, like scooping poop, like manual labor. We were pretty dirty and stinky at the end of the time. When we went to Ireland, we went to a local playground and did all the raking and cleaned all the play equipment. And so every time we find some type of community thing, and it's fun. It's team building for us. We have a good time. You can put us in a box and we'll probably entertain ourselves. So
I love it.
Easy. But yeah, it's great when somebody else, it's so hard when you're just a person like, I don't know where to go or what to do. So I love if organizations kind of have some ideas for you if you don't know where to get started.
Yeah.
Okay, Lori, have you been watching anything during your sicky time?
Yeah, well, so we watched, I don't get, so this is Dayquil again. And if we need to cut this out, Daryl, we will. Did we talk about the Super Bowl?
I don't think we did because that was so long ago and it sucked.
It was horrible.
Was there a football game? I don't know. I didn't.
No. And if you're somebody like me who barely knows the rules of football, you would think the only way to score was a field goal. Right?
Yeah.
But I think it was what do you call it? The largest scoring game in terms of field goals. Like that's
Oh yeah, the most field goals kicked in a game.
Yeah. But yeah, that wasn't interesting. What did you think, Amelia, of the halftime show?
So I only know like 2 or 3 of Bad Bunny songs, the ones that are super commercialized and on like top radio, and it's fine. I don't know Spanish well enough to know anything he was saying, so the message was kind of lost on me a little bit. But there was a beat, like I could shake my caboose to just about anything.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
So
I asked
that was lovely. Lady Gaga, I knew that song, so I was excited about her and how she did the rendition. But in terms of the performance, what went into putting that, I think by far the way that he created that village and sharing all the Puerto Rico experiences, that is a true artist. I think the way they did that, as opposed to just like a bunch of stages and lights and like
flying up.
I just think that was like too much fluff. I think I loved how he was telling the story, and there were so many Easter eggs, and there was so much going on. Especially if you're watching from home, you can only see what like the camera is showing you. So there were so many storytelling things that I didn't even catch till like after, and I watched clips on the internet afterwards.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I forget where we were.
I did not change the channel.
Yeah, I know. So we are still watching, and we do it every single night. We are watching Pitt. We're not caught up yet. So that's on HBO Max. It's with Noah Wiley, who was on ER. It's really good. Each episode is an hour of the day, which I think we talked about before, but we're into it. And it's kind of like our family night thing. Taylor loves to watch it with us. She's like asked, she's like, are you guys going to watch Pitt tonight? So we all just cuddle up on the bed, dog and all, and we watch an episode. I can only usually make it through one episode, and then I'm tired. It's like
lights out.
Yeah, but Pitt is so good. So good.
It is good. I watched part or most of the first season when I had HBO for a minute, but then I was kind of hijacking someone else's, so I lost access. So
I was say that. I didn't think you had HBO Max, so I knew you were probably hijacking.
A friend logged in at my house, and it stayed logged in for a while, and eventually kicked me out. So she knew I was using it, so I wasn't stealing.
What about you?
So I have been watching. There's multiple seasons, but the newest season 3, just came out. It's called Tell Me Lies. It's on Hulu. And one of the actresses is Grace Van Batten, and she is the same girl that played Amanda Knox in that Amanda Knox series that you liked.
What?
Same actress. Yeah.
Okay.
Cute little like reddish hair.
Yeah.
So Tell Me Lies. It is not kid friendly. I will tell you that. It's about college kids, and there's a lot of things going on that I'm like, that shit better not be happening at my daughter's school with her. She better not be doing this stuff that these kids were doing as freshmen in college. So it follows it goes over an 8-year span, relationships between a group of friends, Lucy, who's played by Grace, and then Stephen DeMarco plays this demented kind of character that's on again, off again with her. And when I was looking him up, I was like, I don't know if I've seen him. So I looked him up. His real name is Jason White, and he is the son of Katie Seagal, the Married with Children lady. It's his son. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. From her ex-husband, who has since passed away, but it's their child together. But
I love that little factoid that you just found.
I know. I was like, that's so cool. I had no idea. Cool. Yeah.
That is really cool.
So yeah, there you go.
I will add this to our list.
Yes, there's a lot of sexy scenes. A lot of sexy
in this one, Tell Me Lies.
Yeah. I watch it by myself. Obviously, my son would do anything other than hang out with his mother, and Addie's gone. So
that's okay.
It's my nighttime binge watching show.
I love it.
What about Lori? Do you have one?
I don't. Do you?
I always am prepared. Yes, I have one.
I'll do it for next time.
In conjunction with my What to Watch, Tell Me Lies, I am asking, never have I ever lied to my boss about where I was. Like, have you ever
Do I have
I don't
to
know.
lie?
It could be what either you called in sick, but you really took a day off, or
Yeah.
as a salesperson, they thought you were working from home, but you were really at the spa. You don't have to.
I mean, this is like years ago. Years ago. Like I think at one point I called in sick and played tennis.
Yeah.
But this is many years ago.
Yeah, I think people play hooky all the time. I think it's actually harder when you work at home, because I'm like, well, when I don't really call in sick. If I say I'm sick, they're like, are you dying? Because I literally had outpatient surgeries and started working that afternoon.
Yeah.
But when this is really spilling the tea on myself, a long time ago, before I even knew my husband, I went out. I was dating this guy, and we went on a date a little ways away, which required an overnight stay. I intended to get home early the next morning to get back to work. I did not.
Oops.
But I didn't lie. So I guess that's not really, I think I told
you didn't lie. So what did you say?
I think I basically said, date went really well, not home yet. Can I have the day off?
Oh my gosh. So that's cool that
was
you
a
did
bad story. I should not have said that about myself. But I am positive I definitely lied at some time and said, oh, I have a doctor's appointment. And yeah, I think everybody has.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you need mental health days, but that wasn't until recently. That wasn't a thing that you could call in to say, I need a mental health day. It was like,
no,
I'm dying, or I'm having an ear infection, or I'm
yeah,
having surgery. Like if you're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're sick, you're sick.
If anyone has a better story than mine. See, this is why it's not good for me to play this game, because I'm too honest and tell.
No, but we're not like going deep down on if you know, you know. So this is all good. This is like from the
well,
past,
this
right?
is still a PG-13 show. We've not done after hours.
Thank goodness. We both be in trouble.
If this was like Never Have I Ever After Dark, then we would have different stories.
I love it.
I used to be fun. Now I'm old and boring.
No, are you kidding? You're so much fun.
Only when you wind me up. I'm boring at home. You do get me wound up. See, this is why we do the show, just so we can wind each other up and have fun.
I love it.
Oh, all right. Well, be sure you visit our friends over at towelspecialties.com to see their amazing customer service at work. Be sure to share your do-gooders with us, and then tune in again on Friday, March the 13th. Did you know that there are 2 March the 13th this year? We had February the 13th and then March the 13th on Friday. I mean, obviously I did not use my words correctly.
I know what you meant.
Friday the
13th.
Yes, February had one, and March has a Friday the 13th.
Wow, I did. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, I don't think that
That's
happens.
crazy.
So there you go. If you know, you know, folks.
No, you know.
Now you know. Okay, see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.